This is part two of a video of a really interesting lot of world coins and tokens that I purchased off of eBay late in 2023. The seller was Numismatics with Kenny, and he included his own wooden nickel in here. He sells a lot of things on eBay. Not sure how much he focuses on world coins or even bulk lots. After I bought this one, I wanted another and couldn't find them. And so in today's video, we're going through and we are picking out, we're going through this bulk lot, and we're looking at the just the things that I find interesting. It would take too long to look at every coin, but or token, but we are going to look at this one for a cruise. So a $1 gaming token off of a Carnival cruise line. So for the people that like gambling tokens, we've got one from the Fun Ships. We've got a few of these, but not this specific one. Redeemable only in a casino. So they are usually about the size of an old United States dollar. So I find those interesting. From Italy, we've got this 20 centesimi from the reign of Vittorio Emanuele III. Always good to find these 50-pence coins from Britain, just because they, if nothing else, they're worth it in foreign exchange value. This one dates to 1997. We had one of these in the last video, but this one looks nicer. So it is crosses the Delaware River. It's a toll bridge, and this is a token from the toll bridge, and it connects the states Pennsylvania and New Jersey over that state. So it has the seal of both on here, and a date of, I think that says 1934 on here. So to cross a token, good for one passage over that bridge, that toll bridge. And so there have been several of those in here. Let's see, we've got a 100 pesetas, or 100 pesetas coin from Spain. Dates to 1983. A bimetallic coin from the excellent Marcus Garvey from 2000. This one's from Jamaica, a $20 coin. So when I bought this lot, I liked it so much I wanted to buy another, and they were out. And so he hasn't sold one since. So that's a shame. This one is going to be from, I always forget, I should remember by now, but I always get Iraq and Iran confused, so it's one of those two. Their 5, instead of looking like a circle, instead looks like an upside down heart. So a slightly different version. So we've got the radiant lion, the lion holding a curved scimitar, the sunset with the sun rays coming behind it. This one's a really nice shape. So that one, probably have it, but that one's going to be an upgrade in my collection. From the Czech Republic, made very soon after Czech and Slovakia split up in 1993. This is a 1 koruna coin. And with all these tokens, let's see, we have the Star Spangled Banner written by Francis Scott Key. If you're not from the United States, this celebrates the United States national anthem, which is a description of our flag. So from Ireland, we have from 1935, this is a 1 penny coin. And so using their Gaelic language, that's how they write 1 penny in their older language. Featuring a rooster on there. Those are always neat to find. Older, I believe this one's going to be from Austria from 1894, a 2 Heller coin. 2-headed eagle. This goes back to a time when they didn't feel like they needed to write the name of the country on their coin. From Luxembourg, we have Jean, Grand Duke of Luxembourg, on a 1 franc coin, and they call Luxembourg Letzeburg. So Spain hosted a soccer event, which I believe became known as the World Cup later in 1982, and so they had some commemorative coins. This one is in good enough shape where you can see the actual date that appears in the star right here. It actually was made in 1982. So if you didn't know this about a lot of the modern Spain coins, is the date that appears here is the date that the coin was first produced, but the actual year it was produced appears inside of a star. But many times the coins from Spain are so well worn that you can't tell. Well worn is this wheat penny. That is, well, something odd happened to it. That's rough. Portuguese, 1968. A 20 centavos. All right, let's pour out some more. So I've gone through the rest of the bag and picked out the things that I thought's worth talking about. So for the rest of this video, we're going to look at the things which we have on the screen right now. Let me go ahead and zoom back in. And we're going to start from Greece. We have a 50 drachmas coin from 1988 featuring this boat. Going off memory here and what little I can transliterate of Greek, I believe this is the author Homer. But I could be wrong about that. From Britain, we have something pretty old. We've got this 1 penny with Queen Victoria with the young portrait. Obviously well worn, but this is probably going to be 150 years old. Let's take a look. 18. Well, I'm kind of surprised that is 1892 that they would have used the young portrait that long. Okay, so 130 plus years old on that one. As we're looking at the old coins, let's go back to Italy with Vittorio Emanuele II. So, again, pretty rough, but this one does date back to 1861 as a 5 centesimi. And then another one about that age. From France, we have Napoleon III from 1856. These are actually not that rare to find, these 5 and 10 centimes. Has an A for Paris mint mark on that one. While we're looking at France, we've got this 100 francs from 1955. So this was fairly soon before they revalued their currency. This one's pretty old here. Let's go to this 5 centavos coin from Argentina from 1913. We have a coin from Thailand. We had a coin from Thailand until I dropped it. Well, let me go get it. Sorry about that. We've got, I think this is a 1 baht coin, but I've picked up a lot of Thailand coins recently, and I'm at the mercy of other people to decipher the date on these. I have a little bit of trouble with it. Go to a coin from the Dominican Republic. A little bit dirty on this coin. It's in pretty good shape except for the mud that's on it, but you don't see this design as often. For the 5 centavos, featuring ceremonial drummer. From Panama. I've wondered if Panamanian coins actually used United States planchets because they are the same size and weight and metal content as United States coins and pegged to the United States currency. So When the United States has a quarter of a dollar, this one is a quarter of a Balboa. 1966, which meant that they stopped putting silver in these in 1965. This would be copper nickel, but in 1964 it would have been 90% silver. This is a really common coin, but this one is so nice and shiny that I wanted to show it off anyway. It's a 1 peseta, but this one is from 1966. I get these all the time, but this one looks pretty. And of course, the actual date is written in the stars. Not sure if we can get close enough to read that. Is that a 70? Not sure on the date, but at least that one looks like it's in really nice condition. Let's move to the Philippines. We've got a 25 centimos featuring Juan Luna from 1977. This one's going to be from Zimbabwe. This is the way it appears on a lot of the modern coins in Zimbabwe, 1988. This one features a sunset going down over a mountain. Here is a coin from Suriname from 1962, 25 cent, not cents plural like you find from other countries. This must have been minted in Paris because it's got similar privy marks. Or wait, would that be in the Netherlands? Actually, that wouldn't be France, but I guess the Netherlands on here. So that's a South American country you just don't see too often. Another well-worn coin from I guess that's 1858, 1898 maybe. I'm thinking that's Austria, but this one's actually so well worn I can't say for sure, but it does have the two-headed eagle on that side. Another coin in rough shape is going to be this one here, because this one's made out of iron. The 1 marca coin from Finland, and oh, that is rough. You can see the 19 on the left, but the other half of the date is turned rusty and orange. I think I see a 5, maybe 52. Yeah, that's a problem with iron coins, is they turn bad like that. Here's a United States coin that's actually very well worn. This is a before the Buffalo nickel, you had these 5-cent coins with the stars going around it. I'd show you more, but it's well worn. From El Salvador, 1994, the 25 centavos. Moving over to Chile, we have this bimetallic coin featuring Cardinal Raul Silva Enriquez. The Santiago mint mark there on the right. This is 500 pesos from 2015. Moving on to Mexico. If you've never seen this 20 peso from 1985. Here we have it. Not too rare, but these coins didn't last for too long. Let's see if I can read the name there. Oh, Victoria, I guess. And then actually found a silver coin in here. Now these are the 30% 25 centavos coins from 1950. But it's still 30% silver. Which today, that might be about a dollar or so. Let's move on to a couple coins from India. The lion pedestal on this side, 1964. No mint mark on this one, which makes me think it's from Calcutta. If it did have a mint mark, it would be a symbol underneath the middle of the date. So a 2 paisa coin from 1964. And then older than that, in their pre-decimal system, we have a 1 anna coin from 1944, and when they were British controlled. George VI on that one. Move over to Aruba, where we have a 1 florin coin. So Aruba has one of the stronger currencies in the world. So just in foreign exchange value, this is probably 60 or 70 cents, I think. Featuring Queen Beatrix, Queen of the Netherlands. And so this one has the same privy marks that we had on the Suriname coin, I believe. The same type of privy marks. That one's an arrow for the mint master. And then this one is the 2 snakes that go around a staff. Always like this coin from the Cayman Islands of the turtle poking its head up out of the water. All the concentric circles, I always like that design. From New Zealand, from 1983. Next we have a coin from Honduras. Let's get the Honduras coin here. 1974, 1 centavo. A lot of the Honduran coins look about like this one. They've got 5, 10, 20, 50. But there are subtle changes to the design over the years. Raised letters, inclusive letters, clouds in the background, things along those lines. So I always have to look it up in the catalog. Here is from Kenya. Some of their earliest coins do not have any writing around the portrait on their 50-cent coin. We had the Netherlands earlier, and this one is an obsolete currency of a half of a cent. And so, looking in the catalog, it always surprises me how much these are worth, and I guess they're so tiny that people ended up losing them. As I look at the Mint Master privy marks on here, we've got the same 2 snakes around a staff on this side. I think that side looks like a bunch of grapes. And it would change depending on who the Mint Master was. Let's go to South Africa. We have this 1 cent coin, the 2 birds in the tree. Featuring Jan van Riebeeck, the founder of South Africa, or the founder of Cape Town, I think. He appeared on their coins for quite a while. Something a lot newer from 1997. And so this is about the time you start to see different languages. Since there are about 9 or so different official languages in South Africa, they started rotating them through their coins. This is the 5 rand coin with the wildebeest. Move to Spain, where I'm kind of surprised I don't see this coin more often. This is the 50 pesetas. The year of, is that going to be 1979 in the stars on that side? Yeah, this is the 100 was a lot smaller than this. So that's a lot bigger than the 25. Move over to Pakistan. It's a shame that this one has a hole in it, but 1957, 1 pice. And then also from Pakistan, this one thankfully does not have a hole in it. From 1963, going to be 10 paisa. And let me do a quick look at everything that's left. I think that is all of the world coins. So I saved all the tokens, the remaining tokens here for the end. And this is one I see fairly often, just features an angel on it. I don't think there's any particular real value to that one. Oh, especially if it was glued to something at one point. But I just see that one fairly often. From the Franklin Mint, we have their mint mark. This one, I think I saw one of these earlier, but this one's in shinier condition, 1974, and can get a really good look at the crest of a company. That one has some pretty good shine to it. From our President series of tokens, we've got the Zachary Taylor. At one time, my wife believed that she was a distant relative of Zachary Taylor. Turns out that is not true. We've since figured that out, but we have been to his burial site in Louisville, Kentucky. Then another president, we've got Andrew Jackson from Tennessee. And I'm from Tennessee, that's in my name, C-Mid-TN. So the local favorite, lots of things named after him here. Then from the Historic People series, we've got Booker T. Washington. Let us look at some parking tokens. So I found this to be interesting. Free park and shop. So if it's free, why is there a token? Well, I guess you'd have to pay for it if you didn't shop at the stores, but if you did shop at the stores, you got the ability to pay for it for free. Free ride and shop, Downtown Bethlehem Association. So I've seen a lot of Pennsylvania in here, so that's probably Pennsylvania. And then we've also got a St. Luke's Medical Center. It always annoys me when hospitals have to charge for parking. That one doesn't even have anything on the other side. This one has a very similar look, which means it was probably minted by the same company, but this one's for Temple University. A parking check. And then, let's see, what was this one here? Well, we've got another bridge token. Pinellas County, Florida. The Belleair Causeway. So I'm thinking that is St. Petersburg, Tampa area. Just going from memory. This one's identical on both sides, so that one's kind of a neat one. And then I thought this one was going to be a Mardi Gras token at first, but it's actually not. Of course, I was talking about Philadelphia. We've got a lot from the Philadelphia area on here. That must be where this dealer started. So America's Bicentennial, we've got the Liberty Bell. So the founding of our country, July 4th, but 200 years later in 1976. The City of Philadelphia Mayor Frank L. Rizzo. So I'm not sure that I'd ever seen the crest of the City of Philadelphia before. I think that one's neat. For a transportation token, we've got the die cut W. So from Wilmington and Philadelphia Transit Company. Good for one fare. So a lot of these transportation tokens are just the letter of the city they're from. On here. And then last two come from the same place, New Hampshire. And so for the people who collected the United States state quarters, New Hampshire was, I think, in the first year of these, and they featured the Man in the Mountain, like this token does. And since then, that feature has fallen apart, unfortunately. But this is from the New Hampshire Public Works and Highways. This one has the letter A stamped in it. Appears the same on both sides. So that's probably, I'm guessing this one is a token for a toll road. And I think I've had one of these before. This one has a B stamped in it. So it's essentially the same as the last one, except larger. Different metal, different letter punched in it. All right, so if you like this lot, you might get lucky and be able to buy one of your own, but I have looked probably 10 times since I purchased this in November of 2023. Included his business card in here, so he does have a lot of individually listed world coins, so you might find that interesting. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.